All right, so let's start with the big story that we are tracking on WION at this hour. And this, of course, has got to be about the very worrying rise in the number of COVID-19 infections across India, where India has recorded a 56% rise in the number of COVID-19 infections in just the last 24 hours. And states like Maharashtra and also the national capital, New Delhi, have witnessed their cases just double overnight. And correspondingly, however, at this point of time at least, hospitalization rate remains low. The country has reported over 90,000 cases of infections in the last 24 hours. Now, this is, of course, a big jump from the 55,000 that it had reported just yesterday. And at least about 19,000 people are said to have recovered in the last 24 hours. Officials have said that the bulk of those who have been infected have shown either no symptoms or only mild symptoms and have recovered pretty quickly at home. The country's Omicron tally has now reached over 2,500 cases. Maharashtra has reported the highest number of Omicron infections. And also Maharashtra happens to be testing more number of people than some of the other states, which also is the reason as to why it has shown a higher tally of numbers. This has been followed by the national capital, New Delhi, which on Wednesday also recorded the first death linked to the Omicron variant. Samples of a man in the state of Rajasthan who died last week showed the presence of the Omicron variant. Meanwhile, India's health ministry has clarified that it will not mix and match the precautionary vaccine doses to be given to healthcare workers. For example, those who have received the primary doses of Covaxin will once again receive Covaxin. The drive to provide precautionary doses for frontline workers and senior citizens with comorbidities will begin from the 10th of January onwards. As cases continue to rise, several states have now announced restrictions like night and weekend curfews. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.